Ever wondered how you'd fare in an off-grid location for an extended period of time? It's no small feat. Long-term survival requires more than just grit and determination. It demands extensive preparation, the right set of skills, and a deep understanding of your environment. It's about knowing how to manage your resources. In this video, we will uncover the top 5 priorities to focus on when setting up your off-grid location. Let's get into it. Water, the source of life, but how do you store it for those off-grid days? Let's dive into the fundamentals of long-term water storage. First and foremost, you'll want to use clean, food-grade containers. This is not the place to cut corners. Your health could be at risk if you choose improper storage. A good scrubbing with some mild soap, followed by a thorough rinse, should do the trick. Next, let's talk about water. Tap water from a municipal source is usually already treated and good to go. If you're sourcing water from a well or a stream, you'll want to treat it to kill any bacteria or parasites. Boiling is a reliable method, or you could use water purification tablets. Finally, store your water in a cool, dark place. Light and heat can encourage bacteria growth, which is the last thing you want in your water supply. Remember, safe water storage is your ticket to survival in an off-grid situation. Shelter, your haven from the elements. But how do you choose the right one? Let's dive into a few options and what they bring to the table. First up, tents. They're lightweight, portable, and easy to set up, but they're also relatively fragile. A tent won't hold up well against harsh weather conditions, and it doesn't offer much protection from wildlife. It's a good temporary solution, but for long-term survival, you might want something sturdier. Next, we have cabins. A well-built cabin can provide a more permanent solution. It offers protection from the elements and wildlife, and can be built with a fireplace or stove for cooking and warmth. However, it requires a significant amount of time, resources, and skill to construct. Then there are underground bunkers. These offer the highest level of protection from the elements, wildlife, and even potential human threats. They're also ideal for storage, as the underground temperature remains relatively stable. On the downside, they're the most complex and resource-intensive to construct. Lastly, let's not forget about natural shelters such as caves or overhangs. They require the least amount of work, but offer limited protection and comfort. Remember, the best shelter for you depends on your environment, resources, skills, and the length of time you plan to stay off-grid. It's all about being adaptable and making the most of what you have at your disposal. Choosing the right shelter can make or break your long-term survival experience. If you're finding this guide helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more survival tips. We're committed to providing you with the best survival strategies, and we appreciate your support. Stay tuned, as up next, we're delving into food storage techniques to keep you nourished during your off-grid adventure. Food, your fuel for survival, but how do you store it for the long haul? Now, when it comes to food storage, it's not just about cramming cans into a cupboard. It's about knowing the different methods and choosing the one that works best for you. First up, canning. It's a time-honored method where food is preserved in airtight containers, keeping it safe from bacteria and preserving its nutritional value. A great option for fruits, vegetables, and meats. Next, dehydration. This method removes all the water from the food, making it lightweight, compact, and perfect for storage. Think dried fruits, jerky, or even dehydrated vegetables. Last but not least, freeze drying. This method freezes the food, then removes the ice by sublimation. It retains more nutrients than other methods and rehydrates quickly. Ideal for everything from fruits and vegetables to meats and dairy. With the right food storage techniques, you can ensure you have a reliable food source for your off-grid adventure. Power, a modern necessity, but how do you generate and store it off-grid? Let's unravel this mystery together. First up, we have solar power. It's a fantastic source of renewable energy. Harnessing the power of the sun through solar panels, we can convert sunlight into electricity. This method is clean, silent, and best of all, it's abundant during sunny days. Next, we have wind power. Wind turbines can generate a substantial amount of electricity, especially in areas with consistent and strong winds. They're a great complement to solar power, often producing power during the night when solar panels are inactive. Thirdly, hydropower. If you're lucky enough to have a running stream or river nearby, a small hydroelectric generator can be a reliable source of power, producing electricity 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, generating power is one thing. Storing it is another. This is where batteries come into play. Deep cycle batteries, lithium-ion batteries, or even old car batteries can be used to store your power. They'll hold on to that power until you need it, like a squirrel stashing away nuts for winter. Remember, each power generation method has its pros and cons, and it's often best to have a mix. Your choice will be dependent on your location and the resources you have available. Remember, understanding your power needs and options is essential for long-term off-grid survival. Waste disposal, a less glamorous aspect of survival, but how do you manage it effectively? Well, let's dive right into it. One popular option for off-grid waste disposal is the compost toilet. This eco-friendly choice transforms human waste into nutrient-rich compost. It's a bit like Mother Nature's recycling program. Simple to set up and requiring minimal water, compost toilets are ideal for remote locations. But remember, composting waste properly is vital. It's a process that requires time and the right conditions. You want to ensure harmful bacteria are completely broken down before using the compost. On the other hand, we have septic tanks, a more traditional route for waste disposal. Septic tanks use bacteria to decompose waste in a buried tank, with the remaining liquid safely dispersed into the ground. This is a robust system, but it requires a larger initial investment and professional installation. Plus, you'll need a good chunk of land to set it up. Now, there's no one-size-fits-all solution here. Your choice depends on your personal circumstances, including budget, available space, and local regulations. But whether you choose a compost toilet or a septic tank, remember, this isn't just about convenience, it's about health and safety. Unmanaged waste can lead to the spread of diseases, and we don't want that, do we? So take your time, do your research, and choose the best option for your situation. Effective waste disposal is a must to maintain hygiene and avoid diseases. If you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. We'd also love to hear your thoughts or any additional tips you might have, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss our future survival guides. Thanks for sticking with us through this comprehensive guide to long-term survival. We hope we've equipped you with vital knowledge that can help you navigate through any off-grid situation. Remember, preparedness is key to survival. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.